What is happening, guys? It is a beautiful day here in Canada, Prince Edward Island. Very nice day out. Hottest day of the year so far, and it's going to be even hotter tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you guys come from. It is an amazing day here, like I said. And after this video, I'm going to catch some more sun. Just got back from the gym. Gonna watch some awesome fights that are on tonight. UFC 261. It's gonna be good. Watching that with a bunch of mates, it's gonna be a good time. But anyways, let's go through this video. This topic is going to be on why narcissists ghost you via text. And the truth behind this situation is that they could be doing this for a couple different reasons, and probably even more reasons than I even can think of it myself. But a lot of the times, a narcissist will ghost you and keep you unblocked and maybe keep you in the woodwork is because they want to do that to see your reaction, to see how you respond. They're keeping you there for a reason. If they didn't want anything to do with you, they would cut you off and block you, which some of them do. But if they cut you off and they stop texting and they completely ghost you, but they don't block you, they're keeping you there for a purpose. They may never talk to you again. They may never reach out to you again. But they might. And that's the thing. They might talk to you. And like I said, they see some people as, I bet you any money they block some people because they know they have no use for this person anymore. They can't use this person the way they want to anymore. They're going to block and discard. For the people that they might ghost, they're going to keep them there for future references. They're going to keep them there in case something comes about. Maybe they had a new supply source and that didn't go well for them. Maybe they got screwed over. Maybe karma hit them and now they're like, I want to come back to this person because I know I can control them. And I know they want me, so I'm going to come back and have my way again. And let me tell you guys this, if somebody has the nerve for no reason to just block you, or not block you, but stop talking to you without an explanation, and you guys were on such a good page before that, you should not ever let a person like that back into your life. There was no explanation. They did not lay out what they were doing. They just did. And they left you thinking in their heads. And I mean, every person that you leave might not deserve an explanation. But if you deserve one, you should have got one. And if you didn't, and they were immature and just did that, then you should never let a person like that back into your life, because it shows the lack of self-care that not only do they have towards you, but for themselves as well. That is what it goes to show. It goes to show that they are not on point as a human being that they should be. So they do those things. And it's selfish. It's arrogant. It's ignorant. It's every word you can find up under the sun. And it's not a pleasant thing to go through. It sucks. And honestly, guys, I just became cold, like to all those things. I no longer care who is in my life. I don't care, because I see the way life is. I see the way this world is going to go. I have me for the rest of my life. Whatever else comes, whatever else goes, I have no care towards it. I think that's what everybody needs to start doing. Just stop caring. Flat out. I don't care. I don't care. You treat me right, I'm going to treat you right and better. But if you leave, I don't care. And the moment you start treating me bad is whenever I start treating you bad, or just see you later. And just always know that you have yourself. Don't get caught up in you don't need other people. I don't need other people. Who do you need when you have yourself? And you are you, and your energy is good. Everybody else that does not have you in their life is missing out. And that is the truth. Because there's not a lot of people that focus on themselves. There's a lot of codependent people that are so unhappy with themselves, and that's how they find so many issues with relationships. Like so many. They're so mad. They're so pissed at the world. Like so codependent to the point they're toxic people. Very toxic people. And most of us have been there. It's all about growing past that person that needs somebody. Because like I mentioned in other videos, we all grow up in that belief that we need people. Our own damn parents are immature. They're like that. They're codependent. Need each other. And yes, there's nothing wrong with having a significant other. But it's their mindset towards it. It's the things that they do not do alone. It's the time that they spend alone that they do not enjoy. Because they have to be together. And honestly, when it comes to my parents, they're actually pretty good with this stuff. I'm not going to lie. They do things alone. They work not together, obviously. They work different places. They have different hobbies. They do different things. So that's not bad. Nobody's perfect. But I don't want to get too deep into detail. I don't want to just, and none of us are perfect either. But the whole point of this video is basically to just say things how they really are, and like every other video is. But just get out of that codependent way of being. You have to. You have no choice. Because if you don't, you're going to suffer a lot more. And if you become independent, it's a lot less suffering. You have to go through life sometimes alone. And there will be times where you have a lot more people in your life. I've had periods where I went years, like at least 2 years, with like nobody. Maybe like one person I'd see every now and then. Still got friends and stuff at the gym and stuff like that, but it's like there's a long time that like you're just not kicking the can with people like on the weekends, sometimes during the week. You're just sort of doing your own thing all the time. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's phases. There's phases where I'll start to hang out with people a little bit more. And if I feel it's becoming too much, I'll back up, because I don't want to get sucked in and getting used to being around people all the time, to where if I come to a point where I'm going to be alone a lot now, it's going to bother me, or it's going to be just like I'm not going to say lonely, it's just like it's weird at that point, because now you've become used to being around people. You just feel more left out, you feel more just in that type of way. And when you're used to being alone, you don't feel those ways, you don't feel like you're missing out. And the typical way a lot of people live their lives, when you get to the age of about 18, 19, you start to turn up more. You start to party more. You start to get in the midst with more people more. And I did the exact opposite of that at my age, where I was doing that a lot more from like 15 to 18, you get to 19, most people turn up more. Like I said, I turned down, I humbled myself, I got grounded, and I worked really hard and did the right things. Whereas a lot of people, they don't want to do that because they see those years as their main partying years, and they don't want to regret partying not enough. But little do they know, none of that ever mattered. None of that is going to matter. And yeah, you're going to have some good times, but you know how much time you wasted on not knowing who you are as a person? And now you're lost, and now you find yourself just like your whole world came crashing down. And now you had to face life. You had to face reality for what it is. And you can have balance and maybe party a little bit, but still stay focused on yourself, which I would recommend, to be honest. Because too much partying is never good. And maybe taking a little bit too serious. I mean, I probably took that path, but I don't regret it at all. Because I can start having good times whenever I want, and I'll never regret all the good things that I've done. All the time that I invested on myself to become who I am today, and am going to keep becoming like a better person. I don't regret that. I don't regret the things I tried that didn't work out in my favor. And I'm definitely don't have any regrets to the point where I'm looking back and being like, oh, I should have partied more. I literally partied enough in between the ages of 15 and 18. And I know what it is. I know what it's like. I hit a wall in such a short period of time where I was like, I don't need this anymore. I see what it is. It's nothing. Most people do these things for their ego. They want to go out, they want to get the hottest girl that night. Or the girls, they want to get the hottest guys that night and stuff like this. Once you get those things, it's like, it's just another thing. I've done it. I've got lots. And it's just another thing. On another weekend, on another night. And it's like, I want to be more fulfilled. Because this is not filling me up. And it's really doing nothing for me, because I feel I can get these people and get with these people anyways. This is not stroking my ego. I didn't feel, oh, hey boys, look who I got with tonight, blah, blah, blah. It didn't even matter. But most people are like that because they have to be like that because of their egos. I was honestly never one that had a big ego like that. I always had like some confidence to some extent. And a good understanding of who I was, even like when I didn't even work on myself. And as I got older, I just kept doing the right things. And this is getting yourself out of that codependent way of living and thinking, which is going to get you out of situations just like this. The title of this video is, who cares? Somebody stops talking to you, who cares? They lost you, you didn't lose them. Because you are you, and you have good energy, you have a lot to offer. If a person loses a person like that, you lost somebody real. Doesn't mean you had to talk to them every single day and literally be with them, but you don't got to be on bad terms. And a lot of people in life don't come around like that too often. You could have missed out on the one. There's people today that regret what they did to me, and they're paying for it right now. And I know that's true, 1,000%. 1,000%. And I knew the second that things happened, I knew that was going to come. And that day was going to come, because I knew who I was. And I knew where I was heading. And I'm just thinking to myself, whenever that happens, this person has no idea what they're doing. And they are going to regret this. So that's what it is. But as long as you guys keep focusing on yourself, get out of your codependent ways of thinking and being, you will be just fine. And everything else is a bonus. You being yourself is the real prize. You being yourself attracts better things. But you always have to continue to be yourself and do not sell yourself for anything or anybody. Keep being you. I'm going to cut this video short. I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos, guys. I got another long day ahead of me here. And we're going to hit the evening out pretty good. I hope you guys have a great rest of this evening. I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos, like I said. And until next time, see you later.